Let's start your investment journey.
Hi all, and welcome to another edition of our weekly market outlook report for the week starting Monday the 28th of June. We have a busy week ahead of us, which starts with Japanese unemployment rate and retail trade data for April on Monday. On Tuesday, we should be on the lookout for Eurozone and also US consumer confidence. Going forward, Chinese manufacturing PMI figures, UK GDP for quarter one, Eurozone preliminary consumer price index for June, and US ADP employment change, in addition to the US crude oil inventories, will be closely watched on Wednesday. On Thursday, the main points of interest are reserved for Australian trade balance, China, UK and US manufacturing PMIs, Eurozone unemployment, and US jobless claims data. The week will finish on Friday with probably the most anticipated data releases for this coming week, which is US non-farm payrolls, US unemployment rate, and average hourly earnings. Now, let's take a look at few markets. Let's start with the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is consolidating sideways with the key trading level at 30,000. Nice and round number, and this significant swing low here. If we see an oversold bounce back, the initial resistance on the upside is at 34,350, possibly even 39,500. Only the end of day close above 39,500, 40,000, and a retest of that level from above as a newly found support could open the way for the oversold bounce back, targeting additional resistance at 43,500, possibly even 47. Alternatively, if we see a dip lower and a loss of these lows at 30,000, that could signify further bearishness, potentially opening the way for a deeper corrective pullback towards additional support at 25,000. German 30 or the DAX index is uptrending quite nicely, creating the higher lows. Key trading level is at 15,500. As long as that level holds, bulls are in charge. So pull back to that level and rally, or a breakout above these current intraday swing highs at 15,680, 15,700 could open the way for the retest of this intraday all-time high at 15,800, possibly even higher. Alternatively, if we see a push lower and a loss of 15,500, an end of day close below that level, that could open the way for a deeper corrective move, targeting additional support at 15,400, possibly even 15,300. US tech or Nasdaq is uptrending quite nicely. Key trading level is at 14,200. Pullback to 14,200 and a rally or a breakout above these current all-time highs at 14,400 could open the way for the continuation to the upside. Uncharted territory. Resistances are very difficult to pinpoint, but add 100 points going forward. 14,500, 14,600, 14,700 and so on. Alternatively, if we see a pullback lower and a loss of 14,200, and an end of day close below that level and retest of that level from underneath as a newly found resistance, that could trigger a deeper corrective pullback, targeting additional support at 14,000. Euro-dollar appears to be creating an oversold bounce back in something that looks like a rising wedge. Overall, quite bearish. The price action is capped by key trading level on the upside at 1.20. A rally into 120 and a rejection, or a dip lower and a loss of 1.19 could open the way for the continuation to the downside, targeting additional support at 1.1850, 1.18, possibly even 1.1750 to the downside. Alternatively, if you see a rally and a breakout above 120, a retest of that level from above as a newly found support, that could trigger an oversold bounce back higher, targeting additional resistance at 1.2060, 1.21. Cable appears to be very bearish, sequence of lower highs. This looks like an oversold bounce back, a rising wedge which was lost, retested from underneath, potentially now pushing lower. Key trading level going forward is at 1 spot 40. As long as the price stays below 1 spot 40, bears are in charge, potentially opening the way for a gradual move lower and retest of these lows here at 1 spot 38, possibly even 137.50, 137 to the downside. Alternatively, if you see a rally and an end of day close above 1 spot 40, that could create a short squeeze targeting 1 spot 41. Dollar yen, quite nice and bullish, supported by rising trend line. The price is trading above multiple moving averages. Key trading level is 110.30, 110 to the downside. Pullback to that level and a rally, or a rally from current levels and a breakout above 111 could open the way for a spike higher, targeting additional resistance at 111.30, 111.50, 112. Alternatively, a loss of 110, an end of day close below that level could open the way for a deeper corrective move towards 109.50, 109. Gold consolidating sideways. We have something that potentially looks like a topping shoulder, head and shoulder pattern. Key trading level going forward is at 1800. Rally into that level in rejection or a gradual move lower, and a loss of this significant swing lows at 1760 could open the way for a deeper corrective move towards 1750, 1740, possibly even 1730. Alternatively, if you see a rally and a breakout above 1800, that could create a short squeeze targeting additional resistance at 1840. Lastly, let's talk about crude oil. Crude oil is extremely bullish, higher lows supported by rising trend line and multiple moving averages. Key trading level is at 73. Pullback to 73 and a rally or a breakout above 74.20 could open the way for the continuation to the upside, targeting 76, possibly even 77. Alternatively, if we see a loss of 73, that could open the way for a deeper corrective pullback towards additional support at 71.40. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, stay safe and happy trading.
Let's start your investment journey.